Hi.
It's me, the Dark Queen, and I would totally appreciate if you could like and subscribe to my channel, Creepy Signal, bringing you all your nightmare material. Today's a full moon, so I really had to make sure I'm, locked in safe. Nonetheless, I wanted to talk about the very concepts of fear and the evolution of us and our developing fear over clowns. I'm gonna stop clowning around and just end with the puns, you know what I mean? But nonetheless, let's talk about that. Like, everybody keeps asking me my personal opinion on why do we find clowns so freaking freaky, and why is it that clowns are really beginning the uprise now? And I really think that, honestly, we've grown. Our fear has grown, or we've basically come out of the phobia closet of really acknowledging that that we're pretty much petrified of clowns. And I think really it has grown over time. And we're not going to get into like court gestures and medieval times and things like that, because that would be a really long video, and I really want to get back to to my cage, since I'm a werewolf. No, I'm just playing. But nonetheless, really, it would be a really long video, and you guys might snore and become Snorlaxes, and that would not be good. More clowns. That's why we got ambulances outside. But nonetheless, okay, I really want to go back to like the 70s, 80s, where we were kind of freaked out a little bit already on clowns. And where would that begin? I think with clowns, we started kind of saying, who's this guy? This guy Bozo. He's got a show, super happy all the time, sometimes makes children very, very happy. And then there were some of us who were just like, this guy. Something about him.
Hey! Alrighty, nighty day, pals. You know what time it is now. It's time for the grand prize game. Wow, what a crazy group down here at Philly 57 today. Now,
about him. And then all of a sudden, we start thinking about Gacy. And, it's just like, people were just like, I knew those clowns. And then all of a sudden, we got Stephen King writes a book.
I'll kill you all. I'll drive you crazy. I'll kill you all. I'm every nightmare you ever had. I am the worst dream come true. I'm everything you ever were afraid of. Take your pick, Billy boy. What you want? What you want? What you want?
Says, how can I beat my other books? How can I just make... They're like, you know what? That Pet Sematary movie was pretty bad. Why don't we try a clown? And then they get actors of all actors. They get Mr. Tim Curry to play Pennywise the Clown. And then everybody in the free world, people that didn't even have a phobia of clowns, are just saying, Ringling Brothers, I ain't doing your circus. I ain't doing none of that Barnum and Bailey stuff, because I am petrified of clowns. And everybody's on the I'm freaked out about clowns boat, right? Everybody's just like, you know what? Back in the day, 60s, 70s, 80s, it was just kind of like, hush, hush, you coward. And then, then Stephen King, he's just like, wasn't just me. We all on that same boat. We're all terrified of clowns. And he was right. There's a lot of people scared of clowns, including myself. And they were just like, no siree. And then we have, other parties acknowledging, our fear of clowns. we'll acknowledge other films like Killer Clowns from Outer Space, where they're kind of still touching base, but more on a free sort of free and fun sort of level, where they're talking about, you know, creepy kind of, and they're very good on their formula, where it was very brilliant, very beautiful as far as their colors and costumes, and very zany. But it also goes into like the extraterrestrial from outer space, spaceships, and cotton candy. So it kind of touched, it was very hokey, but very fun. That's what I will say about Killer Clowns from Outer Space. But then we also have games that were just like, yes, scary clowns. And that would be none other than Twisted Metal. I'm a big fan of Twisted Metal right here. That's right. I mean, I'm not going to say Sweet Tooth, Big Papa Clown with freaking muscles, dirty shirt, getting hardcore on, you know, the track or the streets. I mean, it was fun. Those games were awesome. But then we evolve, and then, you know, we talk about the one that leaves an everlasting impression in our cabeza, in our head. And that is going to be when Stephen King decided it would be a great idea to write a book where Pennywise the Clown, you know, is trying to kill some little children. And basically they're like, who could be this actor that defines fear in clowns? Let me see. Let's get Tim Curry, because he is literally the role. He's just perfection when it comes to executing roles. This man is a master. I mean, just period. Even to this day, there is no clown out there. There's no clown, not one of you. Even Twisty the Clown, you try, Twisty, you're down here. Good old Tim Curry's up here. So Twisty, Pennywise the Clown. That's right, I'm sorry. Gotta break the news to you. American Horror Story tried too hard, and you still don't beat him. And to me, I think it's with us and the concept of trust, with a smile, brilliantly painted. We know, we as humans, we can sniff you out and know that you aren't entirely happy. And so I think that's basically what it is. And then, you know, you have other things that impact the media, like serial killers that are basically being clowns part-time, such as William Gacy, you know, and, you know, unfortunately those sort of things kind of stick. I'm not going to say that they're synonymous, but I'm going to say that it impacts it significantly as far as, you know, us and, you know, how impressionable we are and associate things, unfortunately. And so I think it kind of developed, and we now, or a lot of us, are just petrified of clowns, and these clowns know this, and, you know, they're doing it right. They know how to scare us, because they're not saying, I'm not going to dress up like Twisty, not today, that ain't going to work. No, I'm going to dress up brilliantly painted with brilliantly beautiful costumes. And yeah, that's going to be effective 100 times more than a Twisty will ever be. Sorry, Twisty. And, you know, ICP and stuff like that, Insane Clown Posse, they have their own style. They're not trying to be, you know, they have their own cool style, which I appreciate. But then you have real people that, you know, like I said, they're just trying to be a clown, trying to make a buck. You know, it's their job. But, you know, unfortunately, you know, right now, being a cute-looking clown, yeah, you're scaring us. I'll tell you that right now. It's super effective. There's probably like a clown radar app right now developed just because we are that petrified of clowns. And I think it's bad right now, but with the New It film, either by that time the clown, you know, movement is either gone or it's just gotten worse, and we're just like looking all over the place. We're like, forget zombies, it's clowns. Clowns are everywhere, and we need help. The Walking Dead is no more. We don't even care about that show. I mean, a lot of people already don't care about that show. It's about clowns. And but you know, that's my whole opinion. as far as like the development of our fear, how it has evolved from, 70s, 80s to now, where we're just upright scared of anything that is associated with looking like Pennywise or the classic clown, versus a wannabe, overly done, darkly painted, bloodied clown. We're just like, oh, you're just a Halloween costume. Get out of here. We don't take you seriously. But yeah, that is the Dark Queen's opinion and perspective on the evolution of our fears regarding clowns. I appreciate you watching this video. If you can, like, subscribe, comment on what you think I should talk about next as far as scary topics. I'm thinking maybe we talk about the Argentina dwarf, it's in Argentina. Right, it is. Or Bigfoot or aliens. Doesn't matter to me. I'm just comment and I'll do my best to kind of look it up. But thank you so much for watching. This is the Dark Queen signing out. If I survive, if there's not a clown outside my door, I'm gonna check my app right now. But I'll see you later.